gentlemen, welcome to the Esteemed FaceTime with Leaders, an initiative by World Development Corporation. I am Falakzeeb Khan, anchor at World Development Corporation. FaceTime with Leaders is a platform for industry titans to share their experiences, thoughts, ideas, and best practices in order to inspire one another and future leaders. In a nutshell, we attempt to encapsulate the multi-decadal learnings acquired by these industry leaders. We also hope that by conducting these FaceTime with industry stalwarts interviews, we can bring together a global community of eminent personalities. By bringing together such visionaries on one platform, we hope to play a part in inspiring the lives of other leaders. Great learnings from great leaders undoubtedly assist everyone by identifying, nurturing, and using the trade secrets that are proven success formulas for many. And this is what we aim to achieve with these sessions, a gathering of industry stalwarts and a knowledge-sharing community. We have one such corporate heavyweight on FaceTime with Leaders with us today, Mr. Rohit Nair. Hello, welcome, Mr. Nair. We are glad to have you here with us today.
Thank you and good to be here.
Thank you so much. Mr. Nair is a successful business management executive and a highly skilled sales and marketing professional with 2.5 decades of experience in leading American and European multinationals across Asia and India. He has held various positions of increasing responsibility covering full P&L, inventory management, manufacturing and purchasing variance, product management, and sales. Currently based in Mumbai, he is serving as Vice President of Sales and Marketing at Colfax, India. In his current role, he has a total sales responsibility of rupees 270 crore, driving day-to-day sales and growth targets for all 6 business verticals of the company. So, Mr. Nair, could you please let our viewers know about your journey of becoming Vice President of Sales and Marketing for Colfax, India?
Sure. So I started my career as a frontline sales engineer in 1997 with a company called Grindwell Norton, which was part of the Saint-Gobain group, who were into industrial consumables, specifically bonded abrasives. I served with this company for 8 years in locations of Chennai and Pune and rose to the ranks to become a branch manager. In 2005, I was expatriated to Southeast Asia as a product manager for one of the business verticals responsible for all of East Asia, a responsibility that covered 9 countries. In 2008, I was called to China and given the responsibility of the same business vertical for China first. And in 2011, I was given the responsibility for all of Asia. In 2013, I was called back to India to head a new business vertical of technical textiles for India. This was a full P&L responsibility, and we had very aggressive plans to grow the business and increase its industrial footprint. In 2018, after 21 years with the Saint-Gobain group, I moved out to the Colfax group and took over my current responsibility as Vice President, Sales and Marketing for Evacalloys. Currently, my business is into maintenance and repair, which means that each and every component in the manufacturing sector, be it steel, cement, power, auto ancillary, engineering, oil and gas, chemicals, pharmaceuticals, even sugar, all that goes through wear and tear. We give the companies solutions to prolong the life of these equipments rather than replace them and waste precious resources and finances on that. So my career has encompassed direct sales, product management, sales P&L responsibilities, a full P&L responsibility, then business growth strategy, team management and development, and then working in foreign cultures. It's been a fairly rich and enjoyable 26 years.
As you have handled several roles and responsibilities, which of them have you enjoyed the most?
I'm pretty divided here. The roles that I've discharged for the last 10 years have all been great with their own levels of challenges and learning. However, if I were to evaluate on the basis of learnings as an individual and as a professional, then my 5 years in China as a head of product management for Asia, and then my current role as Vice President, Sales and Marketing take the cake. My stint in China was a huge learning experience since as head of product management, I was responsible for all parts of the business such as associated with the product, such as product technology, what products to manufacture and what to source from the group, manufacturing parameters, costs, prices, margins, marketing, business sales and strategies, performances, etc. And in addition, there was a huge learning experience in working with different cultures, be it the Chinese, the Japanese, the Koreans, the Filipinos, Malaysians, Singaporeans, Indonesians, I can go on and on. I have learned the true meaning of communication during my stint there and the importance of understanding what is acceptable and not acceptable in foreign cultures and importance of knowing the person. In my current role, there are different challenges. I'm responsible for a team of 232 plus people, which is an unprecedented size for a sales team in the industrial segment. In addition, my current business is not, it's about maintenance and repair and for any and all manufacturing industries. Hence, my customer base encompasses all the manufacturing sector, which is uncommon usually since customer bases are specific to certain industries. Being responsible to motivate, grow, and mentor such a large team to perform and make sure the systems are in place so that even the frontline sales personnel are supported is a huge responsibility. So either of these two.
Yes. So I would like to ask with this, which is the biggest feat you have achieved in your professional life?
So during my China stint, the head of product management for Asia was always an expatriate. They always had foreigners coming and running this position. So when I was appointed to that role in 2011, I was the 6th foreigner to hold that position. For 20 years prior to that, the region was not able to develop a local talent who could handle that responsibility. No doubt that that position was very sensitive. But for a company that prides itself on developing local talent, this was an issue. It was a thorn. So I was already in charge of the Chinese product management for 2 years prior. There was a problem in mentoring and developing people to international standards, and it was not a problem with the talent per se. So we put in practices for people to understand career prospects, understand the areas of development, make sure that they followed through with periodic reviews, make sure that they worked on improvement plans. So in 2013, when I left after 2.5 years in this role, the first Chinese director of product management took over from me. And this achievement really, it improved my standing in the company totally. And it did a lot for me in my future role in that company.
That's really wonderful to know. So can you boil down your career-long learnings to 3 points for our viewers, please?
So 3 points that I would give. Number 1, measure performance through metrics. There's a saying, what gets measured gets acted upon. It's always important for every individual to regularly measure all his performance metrics and develop action plans to improve them. These two are critical. It's not just to look at them, but you have to develop action plans to improve them. Second is communication. Communication is not about talking or listening, though it consists of both. It is not about either of these two. Communication is about engaging with the other side, transfer of views, and coming to a common conclusion. The conclusion can also be to disagree, hopefully not too often, but it can be to disagree. But understanding this is critical. Third, team management and development. So we always say, a team is as strong as its weakest link. It's like a chain. Strong and competent people are the most valuable resource of an organization. And they define whether an organization, really works, makes it, or breaks. Developing people is every team leader's benefit because they develop better results. Many times we do not pay enough attention to this, and this is one of the biggest problems a corporate faces. So this would be my 3 main points of advice to people over here.
That's really great. Thank you so much for that. So when we talk about ESG, as an ESG and corporate governance expert, what values do you bring to the table for the corporate world?
So ESG is a continuous method of learning. So there are few experts. People become experts day and day. So there's a lot of focus on environmental, social, and corporate governance for the last few years. Manufacturing industries consume natural resources like water, various ores. They create pollution. The entire total business principle that we have of maintenance and repair is to reduce pollution and conserve resources through maintenance and repair, so that people can repair and maintain their components rather than buying new ones, which take additional resources. We work with all the main manufacturing industries, steel, cement, engineering, I've already mentioned that. When it comes to social governance, we have a CSR, corporate social responsibility budget, and the responsibility of handling that budget and ensuring it is properly utilized and dispersed is with me. So we associate with a lot of welding schools, give free training to students so that they can understand the difference between textbooks and the current industry. We also sponsor education of of engineering students in certain universities. So I think
That's
the
great.
ESG norms are going to become tighter as we go forward, rightfully so. And it is important for all companies and personnel to gear up for this.
Yes, definitely. So when we talk about technology, what transformational changes in your industry have you seen with changes in technology? And what changes do you expect to see with the advent of IoT, AI, ML, blockchain, big data, Web 3.0, etc.?
So I'll speak in brief on this because I'll speak basically on artificial intelligence and machine learning.
Yes.
The changes that we have seen in these and its application to day-to-day activities and day-to-day life have been tremendous. So we are working on AI and ML for our application products. At this stage, they not just automate, but they also think and solve certain problems. But it is still at very nascent stages. We are still studying their learning capabilities because that is very specific to specific industries and specific knowledge bases. I believe that AI and machine learning in the years ahead will have a transformational impact on the manufacturing industry. It will improve efficiency, reduce losses, reduce wastage, improve cost. The future looks really exciting when it comes to these two technologies.
Yes, technology is like increasing day by day, and I think it's for our good, I guess. I mean, if we know to use it well. Yes. So we are building the global thoughts leaders community for cross-pollination of knowledge and a community of independent directors for having a better corporate governance in the country. So what are your thoughts about these initiatives taken by Mr. Zishan Pathan, Mr. Heval Mehta, and the whole WDC team?
So I think the WDC team, as per their name, the World Development Corporation, as per their name,
Yes.
they are doing an amazing job. Even I heard of this independent director program based on their ads and their initial presentations. Now, with the focus coming up on corporate governance, and it's coming like never before, there is nothing better than bringing in senior minds from a plethora of industries. And, because each industry has its own specific challenges, and bringing them together will enrich this entire field to really levels that we have not seen before, which corporate India has not really seen before. And my congratulations to the WC team for their excellent job, the thinking behind it, the organization behind it. It's amazing.
Thank you so much. Really kind words by you. It was fantastic conversing with you, and I'm confident that your insights will inspire future leaders. Thank you, Mr. Rohit Nair, for joining us today. We wish you the best for your future endeavors. Moreover, trust that this initiative by Directors Institute has unquestionably expanded the participants' understanding and enriched their minds. Thank you so much once again for joining us today on FaceTime with Leaders and for sharing your wonderful journey and all the key principles, the challenges. I'm sure everyone watching this, it will help them grow in their businesses too.
Thanks, Falak. It was nice to be here.
Thank you. Thank you so much.